Hello, everybody. My name is Kaylin Whiting, and we're here today, I guess, to hopefully learn some more about me. I'd like to apologize in advance if y'all can hear the floor creaking under my feet when I move. I'm not sure how that'll come through on the audio, but it's like this everywhere in my house. So, yeah. Anyways, we can start with the front of my box here. Start in this corner. We have my family's dog. His name is Radar because in this picture you can't see, but he has really big ears. I would honestly compare them to a cat, especially in how they move. They move, to capture the sound better, just like cats do, which is why he has the name Radar because he acts like one. But I put him on the front of my box because he is such a big part in my life. He's been a part of our family for 6 years now, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, I know I have so many pictures and videos of him on my phone, probably more than I should. But you know what? He's my pet. That's kind of how it goes most of the time. I love him so much, so he's here on the front of the board. Second, we have up here on the top, this is the logo for the Greenbrook Gators, which is the swim team that I coach for. I've worked there for 3 years now, just finished my third season with them, and it is my favorite job that I've had so far. I will talk about it to basically anyone who's willing to listen to me, and it's something that I love doing. All my jobs before that have been working in customer service and basically having to, deal with adults all day, which isn't bad, but it was so refreshing to be able to work with kids all day. They have no filter, they're super honest about everything, and it's really refreshing for me to be able to have that in my life. And I love being able to help them grow and help them learn and being able to connect with them and their families and just the whole community. And it's a really awesome place for me to be. I'm happy I'm able to be there, and hopefully I can continue doing this for a while. And after that, we'll go this last bit in the middle. I'm not sure if it'll show up on camera, but that is a picture of me in the middle there, standing in front of this mural. And this mural is something that I designed and painted. I did the design by myself, not the painting part. That would have been crazy. This mural took a lot of work for me to design. So I did the design itself, I chose the colors, I chose the paint, I had to do all the right brushes, all the right prep work, everything like that. It was something that I love to do, and art in general is a huge part of my life. But that mural is something super polished and super ready to be presented to the world. So it was just for a job. It doesn't really have any emotional meaning to it. So kind of transferring from that to the more, internal feelings, I guess. I have a bit my sketchbook, obviously, sketchbook. It's not meant to be presented or anything, but this is definitely something that is closer and more important to me. And art is something that I really love doing, and hopefully I'll be able to do that as a career in the future. But anyways, transferring from that to these. These are three things I have been obsessed with for a while, and they all kind of have a common theme, or I like to think they do. This one in the corner is Hadestown. It is a musical about the Greek tragedy of Orpheus and Eurydice. And this is Project Hail Mary, a story about someone who gets sent to space to save the Earth from freezing over. And this is Iron Lung, kind of similar to Project Hail Mary. A guy gets sent to the bottom of an ocean to try and figure out why humanity is basically going extinct. But for me, these three different things have one thing in common, and that thing is hope. So, Hadestown, it's a Greek tragedy, obviously, not very hopeful or happy or anything, but especially in the musical, there's always hope that someday everything will work out. Someday everything will be happy, everything will be better, and we'll be able to move on. And then Project Hail Mary in itself is extremely hopeful. He manages to, save Earth, and he also manages to live on an alien planet with a bunch of people who love him, which is pretty amazing and probably the best ending possible in that situation. Last, we have Iron Lung. I would also say that's like a tragedy. So he gets sent to the bottom of an ocean to find out why humanity is extinct, hopefully to be able to regain his freedom. But when he loses hope about being able to regain his freedom, he still fights for the information so that everybody else can have hope that they'll fix everything. And to me personally, hope is something super important because a lot of the times life just kind of sucks and it's rough, but you just always need to have hope that in the future everything will be better and that you'll be there to see it. Yeah, that's it, I guess.